Kung OFW ka sa Singapore, I strongly encourage you and urge you to get your own insurance benefit while you are still here in Singapore working. And kung Pilipino ka naman na gusto mag-travel or mag-holiday or magbakasyon sa Singapore, I just want you to take note that you can also get an insurance policy kahit na turista ka lang dito. Ang tanong, bakit bakit ko nire-recommend or why I encourage yung mga Filipino na kumuha ng insurance benefit habang nandito sila sa Singapore? Unang-una, ang benefit na makukuha mo sa Singapore is global, meaning international coverage tayo. In fact, meron akong client before na nagkaroon ng cancer while she is in Canada. Ang nangyari, nag-claim kami, na-process namin yung claim, then binato ng insurance company yung claim benefit niya to Canada bank statement niya. So, ibig sabihin na-receive transfer sa bank account niya sa Canada. So, other benefit na meron ka kapag dito ka kumuha sa Singapore is mataas ang insurance benefit mo. And other benefit pa is, most benefit na makukuha mo rito is you can claim multiple illness claim sa life insurance plan mo. So, ibig sabihin, kapag nagkaroon ka ng illness, even from early stage, you can claim up to 3 times or more, depende sa plan na gusto mo. Then, kung same illness yung i-claim mo, you can claim twice. Ibig sabihin kasi normally, kapag bumili ka ng insurance, if you claim for cancer, wala ka nang pwede makuwang claim. But here, you can get same illness benefit. Kung na-diagnose ng cancer si client, then after 5 years, nagkaroon ng relapse ng cancer niya, that client can get another lump sum of money, same benefit sa unang nakuha niya. So, ibig sabihin, they can claim multiple times. That's very powerful. Ang kagandahan pa rito, and most importantly, yung SGD currency. Let's face the fact. Yung Philippine peso, it devalues over time. Kung dati, ang peso versus SGD was 23 pesos way back to year 2000. Right now, ang presyo as of this recording is 44 pesos. Kung naglagay lang ako ng pera before sa Singapore, that's almost double na ng pera ko. Wala pa interest kung nilagay ko sa investment or sa savings yung pera ko. 'Di ba? So that's how powerful yung SGD currency. And yung Singapore kasi, it's a small country, a financial hub, a lot of investors putting their money in here, and they have a trading surplus. So, ibig sabihin, magandang maglagay ng pera sa first world country like Singapore. And kagandahan, malapit lang tayo. Sa Pilipinas, sobrang lapit lang. Then, other than that, yung regulation ng central bank, ng MAS ng Singapore is very, very strong. They have strict protocol that banks and insurance company that they must follow. If they don't, there's a risk of being suspended. That's how strong and that's how strong yung protocol and regulation nila dito, that even big companies follow the protocol. Walang loko-loko dito, parang ganon. So, other than that, kapag naglagay ka ng pera sa Singapore, you have the opportunity and you can gain access with the biggest global asset managers. You can invest globally in the entire market while you are in Singapore. Actually, kapag naglagay ka rito, you have access with the institutional investment strategy where your money is being stewarded by the biggest asset managers out there, like sila BlackRock, sila Bailey Gifford, sila PIMCO. There's a lot of big asset managers na most of the time hindi available sa Pilipinos sa Pilipinas. And other than that, kapag naglagay ka ng pera sa Singapore, you can diversify your wealth. You can diversify your money in other currency like Singapore dollar. And like what I said a while ago, Singapore dollar currency is one of the strongest out there and one of the most stable currency out there. Then, so, kung OFW ka, take advantage of it. Kung Pinoy ka na nasa Pilipinas na gusto mag-travel sa Singapore, take advantage of it. And if you want to know more, you can just message me. I'll let you know how to do it.